Top 5 Forgotten Muscle Cars You've Probably Never Heard of. Welcome back to Vintage Wheels Chronicles. Today, we're diving into the underground world of muscle cars, the ones that history forgot. These machines had power, personality, and presence, but for one reason or another, they faded into obscurity. So, buckle up as we uncover 5 forgotten muscle cars you've probably never heard of, but definitely need to know. 1971 AMC Matador Machine. The AMC Matador Machine was a bold attempt by American Motors to muscle into the performance scene. While AMC is better known for the Rebel machine, the Matador machine was rarer and more aggressive. It featured a 401 cubic inch V8 that delivered serious torque and a surprising top-end rush. Only a limited number were produced, making it a true hidden gem. The styling was boxy but mean, with sharp edges and a wide stance. It had unique machine badging and came with performance stripes from the factory. Despite its power, it was overshadowed by better-known models like the Chevelle SS and Charger. The Matador was built for durability and drag strip fun, not luxury. Its suspension and braking were stiff for the era, but it could handle aggressive driving. The engine's deep rumble was a reminder that AMC wasn't playing games. It was a car for gearheads, not glamour seekers. The Matador machine offered true muscle performance in a sleeper package. Few people today even know it existed, and that adds to its mystique. Its rarity makes it a collector's dream and a conversation starter at any car meet. Restored versions are few and far between, often commanding high prices. The car's identity was always a little misunderstood, but that's what makes it cool. It's a car for enthusiasts who like going against the grain. The machine's performance could hang with the big boys, and sometimes beat them. AMC may be gone, but this car proves it didn't go down without a fight. If you've never heard of the 1971 Matador machine, now you have, and you won't forget it. 1970 Mercury Cyclone Spoiler. The Mercury Cyclone Spoiler was Ford's forgotten rocket ship. With NASCAR-inspired roots, this car was built for straight-line domination. It came standard with a 429 Cobra Jet V8 that packed a serious punch. Rated at 375 horsepower, it was more powerful than most Mustangs of the same year. The Cyclone styling was sleek, with a long fastback profile and aggressive grille. The spoiler name wasn't just for show. It came with a rear wing and aero tweaks. Mercury marketed it as a muscle car for the mature driver. That may have hurt its appeal to younger enthusiasts at the time, but today, its rarity and performance make it highly desirable. The car could hit 0 to 60 in around 6 seconds, depending on the rear gear. Inside, it had bucket seats, a floor shifter, and sport gauges. The Cyclone was a true driver's car, even if it wasn't flashy. It lacked the cultural fame of the Mustang or Torino, which led to its disappearance from the spotlight. But among muscle car experts, it's known as a serious sleeper. It was well balanced, with solid handling for its size. The 429 Cobra Jet was a monster when uncorked. Its exhaust note alone could give you goosebumps. The Cyclone spoiler proved Mercury could go toe-to-toe with the best. Sadly, most people only remember the name from race posters, not from seeing one in real life, and that makes it a perfect entry on our list of forgotten muscle monsters. 1969 Dodge Charger 500, Dodge P-Chef. Before the famous Daytona, there was the Charger 500, Dodge's first shot at aerodynamic NASCAR dominance. It was designed to fix the Charger's high-speed instability. The Charger 500 had a flush-mounted grille and rear window to cut drag on the track. Fewer than 400 were made, making it extremely rare. It came with a 426 Hemi or 440 Magnum engine under the hood. The body looked like a standard Charger, but hid serious performance upgrades. It could hit 60 in around 5.5 seconds with the right setup. On the NASCAR circuit, this car laid the groundwork for the Daytona's success. It was a bridge between street style and race engineering. Dodge wanted to win races, and the 500 was the stepping stone. Because it looked similar to the standard Charger, it was often overlooked, but to collectors, the 500 is one of the most important Mopars of the muscle era. It's an icon of racing evolution, not just street performance. Most casual fans have never seen one, let alone know the difference. The Charger 500 helped shape muscle car aerodynamics. (1973) Buick Grand Sport Stage 1. Collided by 1973, the muscle car era was fading, but the Buick Grand Sport Stage 1 refused to die quietly. While emissions and regulations neutered many cars, this one still packed serious heat. It came with a 455 cubic inch V8 that delivered massive torque. The Stage 1 package added performance-tuned heads, camshaft, and carburetor. Buick marketed it as a gentleman's muscle car, but under the classy skin was a beast waiting to pounce. It could produce over 500 pound-feet of torque, more than most modern muscle cars. Despite its power, it was overshadowed by the earlier GSX and other flashier rides. The 1973 model had a larger, heavier body, but it still moved. It was comfortable, quiet, and brutally fast. The handling was soft, but the acceleration was shocking. You could cruise in luxury 1 minute and roast the tires the next. Buick's branding as a premium brand made it a sleeper in muscle car circles. Most didn't expect a land yacht to be this dangerous. Only a few Stage 1 cars were made that year, adding to their rarity. It was the last gasp of Buick's muscle glory. This car proved you could have both comfort and chaos. The Grand Sport Stage 1 quietly walked away from challengers. Today, it's a collector's secret weapon. And it's time more people remembered its name. 1972 Ford Gran Torino Sport 429. The 1972 Gran Torino Sport was Ford's overlooked powerhouse. With the optional 429 Cobra jet engine, it had real muscle under the hood. Most people recognize the Gran Torino from Clint Eastwood's film, but that wasn't the Sport model. The Sport had performance suspension, rally wheels, and aggressive stripes. It was large, loud, and surprisingly quick. Ford built it on a full-size chassis, giving it a unique stance and road presence. The 429 engine was detuned due to regulations, but still made big torque. The interior was stylish, with high-back bucket seats and a full-gauge cluster. It wasn't flashy, but it had authority. The car was marketed more toward adults, which may have reduced its youth appeal. Its size made it a heavy cruiser, but it could still light up the tires. The Sport model had a sleek fastback profile and sporty trim. Only a small number were optioned with the big block engine. As a result, they're hard to find today, and even harder to restore. The Gran Torino Sport 429 was a perfect blend of luxury and speed. It could eat up highways with ease. Few muscle cars offered the same level of space and presence. Despite its potential, it never got the spotlight it deserved. But real muscle fans know how underrated it was.